Excuse me as I choke on myself. Hi, welcome back. If you're on the replay, you want to watch this because you can do this right now. Hi Janice, nice to have you here. Doing a quick, this is using Periscope as background, so I'm going to quickly switch this around that way. Oh, yeah, rainy there. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick thing. So thanks for joining in, coming in. I'm going to tell you about the new Periscope tips. Before I do that, I'm going to light myself up. I have here a thing a friend of mine told me about, and I've done a scope about this before, and I'll do another one of these days. It's an LED rechargeable battery powered light, and I'm going to put it up here so you can see me more clearly. In fact, whoops, as I put it up that way, if I can do this a bit brighter, whoa, there we go. Do without the glasses now, because otherwise you get a reflection on the screen. Okay, hi, good to have you here. What I want to share basically is I just saw the update on my phone for the new Periscope update, and I want to tell you about that. I've got some notes to tell you what it is because I can't show you on the screen because you're on my phone. But if you're watching the replay, you can do this yourself. One of the features. So first of all, hi, welcome. My name is Barry Selby. I am a relationship expert, teacher, speaker, author, etc., etc. I'm also a bit of a nerd. So I do a Peri Tips scope pretty much I was doing it every day for a while and then stopped. But I did one yesterday that really got deep about some stuff on Periscope. But I wanted to give you one today because it's a brand new update that came out today for the iOS iPhone. And by the way, if you're here for the first time, please make sure you're following me. So tap the little guy in the corner and make sure you're following me. And also please share this on Twitter and also share it with your followers on Periscope because this will be helpful for them too. So it's probably going to get announced more tomorrow because people are going to be awake about it. I just saw it go across my phone about half an hour ago and like, oh, I better tell my friends. So this I'm going to post in the groups I belong to so you know about this. Yesterday I showed how to use a Chrome extension that gives you the ability to scroll through comments on the web view of your Periscope. This is an update to the app on Periscope on your iPhone. Sorry, this is an iOS update. So only for the iPad, iPhone, maybe the Apple TV too. It's not for the Droid folks. First of all, and I start from the small to the big, as it were. First of all, one thing they've done is if you have an iPhone 6S or 6S Plus, the 3D touch, the force touch function of the iOS now interacts with Periscope. So you can use it to get into the buttons much more easily because it brings up pop-up screens, which is really cool. I don't have one of those yet, so I can't tell you about it much. But it's out, so that's one of the features. There's 4, so this is the first one. And there's 3 more, so bear with me. There's a quick scope because I've got to make dinner. And I want to get this out the way before it's too late tonight. So if you're watching this now, great, thank you for being live with me. And if you're watching the archive and the replay, the last tip is the biggest one. And I'll get to that one at the end, so stay with me. So, thanks for the hearts, I appreciate it. So that's the first one. Second tip, or second feature they've added to Periscope, because I saw on Alex Pettit's scope yesterday, he was mentioning that Periscope is not favoring the heart count as much for the millions of people who've got millions of hearts. They're bringing out a new thing which came out today, which is they're now doing a thing for searching for people based on trending. I guess what happened was before, when you looked up people in it's the fourth icon across on the Periscope app. That way. The fourth icon on the Periscope app that brings up the list of people to search from, so you can search for your friends and stuff like that. It listed people, I believe, by heart count. So the people with millions of hearts were the highest in the list, and the ones with lowest hearts were the lowest in the list. Not really good for us who don't have lots of hearts. I mean, I had a few 100,000, but there are people with millions of hearts out there. What they've done is they changed it now to trending. And that's a different metric they're using. So I looked through the list tonight and noticed that I was looking through the people's list of available people to choose, and the heart count is not descending. It's all over the place. So they're doing a different metric to find people based on, I guess, people who's popular that day. So who knows, if you've got a popular scope that day, you might show up in the trending list. Kind of cool. Third feature, and this is the thing you should be aware of, especially if you do location. Well, I recommend not doing location. They've added to the map feature of Periscope the replays. And I heard about this a while ago. There's a guy who wrote, I forgot the guy's name, Ray Garcia, who does teleport.me, which is a teaching portal. He mentioned, because he's a geek on this stuff too, he said that he knew it was coming and it's out now, which basically means that when you go to the maps, if you look at the maps feature inside of Periscope, you'll see lots of red dots that people are broadcasting. There's also blue dots now, and the blue dots are replays. So if you have, thank you for the hearts again, if you have replays that you have location on for, they're going to show where you were. So if you do replays at home, you're visible. So here's the thing. I'm recommending right now for people, just don't do replay, don't do location at all. Unless you're at a business or a very public place that's not your home or your regular place to broadcast from, then yes, do a replay from, if you're doing a broadcast from Rome because you're on vacation, that's totally cool. But if you're doing periscopes like I do, for example, from home all the time, then I don't really want to tell people where I live. So the replays, which are blue, and the regular scopes, which are red, don't show the location. Just a safety feature, especially for the ladies and the kids. So that's a good one. And the big feature, drum roll please, as it were. That was a very bad drum roll. And this is the feature if you're on the replay now that you'll love to see. They've added the ability to scan through the replays. Yes, indeed. And this works on any iPhone, not just the 6 Plus, and I've tried it already. When this scope finishes, you can do it on this one, and if you're watching the replay, you can do it now. Bring up the replay, you're watching the replay, and it actually shows you, it puts a little pop-up to tell you can do this. You tap and hold the screen, and it will change into a scanning ability. And what it does, it takes the screen, the replay, and shrinks it to a little box on the screen. Underneath it has a little timeline, which you can scroll with your finger across the screen. It moves back and forward. Really cool. And if you want to get accurate, if you drag up and down, it actually zooms in on a lower, on a more fine-tuned scrolling. So that means you can scroll like second to second. That's going to be really cool. So if you're watching a replay and you miss something, you can go back and see what it was instead of starting over. If you quit the replay because the phone call comes in, you go back to in the replay again and you can scan forward to where you were. A huge, huge request from the public and the users that wanted to have that done. So it's a great feature they've added. So the new version of iOS, the new iOS version of Periscope came out today. So if you haven't already downloaded it, it'll probably be shown as an update in your App Store. I don't know if this happens on the Droid or not. I'm an iPhone user, not a Droid user. Can't help you with that. But that's the biggest buzz today on Periscope. So if you haven't already done this, I highly recommend that you do, in fact, get the latest updates to Periscope because it's a cool feature. So yeah, you can go into the App Store now, and probably it shows as an option, as an update in your list automatically, because the iPhone does carry it automatically. But in terms of mine, it already had updated. I didn't realize that, but I looked and saw it because I always keep an eye out for Periscope because that's my favorite app. So even though I see things like Messenger and Facebook and other things, yeah, so it's a good thing, especially for replays. So it's a great feature for that. So if somebody says something really funny or you missed it, you can just tap on the screen, hold it, and scroll back slightly. Sorry, scroll back slightly. Got to remember the right way of doing it in the replay, not live. Sorry, you can't rewind me in live broadcast. Who knows? That'll be featured down the road. So that's what I want to share is those 4 little key tips that are out now for the updated Periscope app for your iPhone, iPad, and maybe the Apple TV too. I'm not sure if it's updated for that one or not. So happy replaying. So Android update yesterday. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So thank you. Now you've updated me. So the Android got that first. Damn. Well, good for them. So now we're on the same page. That's good to know. So thank you. I will. I'm going to go make it now. So that's really it. Quick scope. And by the way, just a quick plug again for those who just joined me last on the scope. Just taking this off. This is. Sorry, turn the brightness down. Yeah, there. This is a awesome little deal that a friend of mine gave me. You buy it on his site. It's got a clip on it. Fits on your phone, and it basically goes from dim to very bright, as you can see. Great for doing scopes when, like, for example, this is not a very bright room, so you can see it's all granular and great and what's more like pixelated. But with the light, as you can see, when I put the light on, it gets much sharper. So that's a feature. So this is my friend's device, and it's I can remember the link. I don't have it handy. But if you look at my scopes from last Thursday last week, I did a scope about this. It's a great tool. And I also put the link out to the website, and also how to get it, basically. This basically, and by the way, in the back you can see there's a USB socket there. See, it's a rechargeable battery inside. Power switch, brightness control. That's it. It's really cool. So yeah, last Thursday when I did the scope on this, great little thing to have you because it goes in your bag. It doesn't have any cables. Just comes in a little plushy bag. How nice! Oh, that's the thing. There it is. It is. It's loveinspiredtech.com. So that's just so you can see put it on the screen. Sorry, I'm going to try and put this the easy way. The box on the box. Okay. Let's do it this way. I'm trying to do this clumsy with 2 hands. There you go. loveinspiredtech.com. That's the website. All right. And I don't get any commission for that. I'm just telling you because it's a great product. So it's not using it. So especially when I do late night scopes and if I'm outside doing them, this is a really cool device. So that was a twofer. Okay, I'm starting to go eat. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me already. Please share it with your friends and followers. Enjoy the replays because now you can scroll through them. Really cool. Okay, good night, folks. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back on tomorrow with lots of more scope stuff about love and relationships, and also going to be on the Share-a-thon tomorrow. That's going to be a good one, by the way. Tomorrow's Share-a-thon. Sorry, I should put this back on the phone because I'm still talking. All right, put it back on there. There we go. No, brighter. Whoa, too bright. Okay. So tomorrow. So if you're just watching this one, you can watch the replay. And little hint: the last tip I gave you is the biggest tip of all. So you want to watch it to the end, so you can go back and watch all over it. So you can scan back and forward. Sorry, giving away the farm. Tomorrow's scope that we're doing a share-a-thon for the Perry 10K group I'm part of. You want to watch that because that's going to be about the benefits of our business, and we're giving away free things. And I've got something special lined up. So if you want to watch me tomorrow, if you're not already following me, make sure you do tap the little guy in the corner. Make sure you're following me so that I can tell you tomorrow when I'm doing this. All right? That's it. It's after 7 now, so in California, so I'm going to go get some dinner. So thanks for watching and thanks for sharing this. Watch the replay, please, because there's some good stuff in here for you. Just basically updates to Periscope. And I do that a couple of times. Yes, there you go. barry10k.com. That's the link. And tell them Barry sent you if you do sign up. It's a great community of 120 people so far. Some really good people. So that's it. Sorry, you're coming in right at the back end. I'm actually signing off because I need to get some dinner. This is basically was a quick tip. There's four features. Hi, good to see you here. There's 4. Tasha, hi. There's 4 features in the updates. So no problem. Don't worry about it. Watch the replay. There's 4 updates to the iOS version of Periscope that came out today. And I think most of the features came out in the Droid version yesterday, so we're catching up. So that was it. Just a little key thing about Periscope to make your life easier. So that's it. I'm signing off to go get some dinner. So, hey, Paisha, how are you? Good to see you joining me here too. Everyone's coming in now. I guess I'll just hang out for a minute. I was going to go eat, but people are joining in the scope now after I've just told you everything. All right. Since you joined in late, I'll give you the review. Periscope got updated on the iPhone today, which is on iOS, so iPhone, iPad, probably Apple TV too. They give you 4 new updates, 4 new features. One of which is if you have the newest iPhone, the 6S or 6S Plus, the Force Touch, the 3D Touch thing. Yes, thank you. Thank you for any followers, and make sure you follow me and tap on the screen for hearts. I welcome that too. So the Force Touch or 3D Touch of the iPhone 6 Plus or 6S Plus now has the ability to bring up all the functions in Periscope. So that works. When you basically in Periscope, you push and hold the screen, it brings up all your options, which is really cool. I don't have a 6S yet, 6 Plus yet, so it doesn't work for me. The first one. Second one is, I'll check my notes again. I had it written down. Oh yes, they've changed the people screen, that lists all people based upon how many hearts people had. Now it's based on trending. For whatever reason, whatever metric they're using, they're now getting people to look for in your options of people you can choose to follow based upon their metrics that make them more trending than other times. So that changes all the time. Third feature is the location stuff, which I do recommend you turn it off unless you're in a place that's public or a place like you're on vacation somewhere. But when you're in a home base, we're in the same place, don't use location, because now not only do you see the red dots on the map for live broadcasts, there are now blue dots for the replays, so people know where you've been. So not they can look. I mean, they have to click on the dots to see who it was. It may not be you, but it's like that's one thing I wouldn't recommend. So I recommend personally turning location off, unless you say you're on vacation somewhere, you want to show where you are, like looking over the canyon, like Grand Canyon, or in Rome or something like that, and also not somewhere where you're spending all your time, like work, home, school, stuff like that. Okay. And that's the third one. And the fourth one, which is the biggest one of all, especially if you're watching the replay, is they've now released the ability to scroll through the replay. Yay, finally, it's about time that came through. So what that means now, if you're watching the replay of this scope, or anybody's scope, if you're watching someone's replay, you tap and hold the screen. When it does that, it shrinks the picture down into a small little box and puts the timeline underneath it. And you can scroll back and forward on the timeline, back and forward on the Periscope broadcast. And additionally to that, if you swipe up and down, it actually gives you a more micro. Hi, Rose. If you scroll up and down, you'll now get the ability to fine tune your zooming back and forth. So you can zoom in as much as a second or two, which is really cool. So for me, one of the things is I'm watching a replay and someone interrupts it with a phone call or something. I have to go back and watch the beginning of the replay again to get where I was. Now I can go back in the replay and scan ahead to where I left off, and go from there. Or if I was listening to someone's replay and I spaced out or I missed something, I can just rewind slightly and watch the rest of it again. So that's the other feature. So that's the 4 features I want to tell you about for the new Periscope update that came out today for the iPhone, and I believe the same features came out yesterday for the Android. So that's it. All right. So yeah, I know. Same for me too. It's been a real aggravation. So you missed it. What did you miss? Oh, you missed. Oh, Steph, you're here. Your mum can tell you. She's on here. Yeah, watch the replay because I now told you twice about some features in the replay that you want to use when you're watching the replay. Is that so confusing? And the one quick thing I want to just share about. Oh, I love it. So this, by the way, I want to share it quickly. This is a friend of mine's thing. This is a portable, clippable lamp that fits on your phone, your iPad, your computer, laptop, because it's got a little indentation here to fit right above your camera. It's a real cool device. Has a scrollable. Oh, apparently they only count when you watch to the end of replay the hearts. Can you qualify what that means? I didn't catch what that means yet. I didn't understand it. So I'll talk about this when you're doing that. This has an on-off switch, USB port for charging up, and a brightness control. And the website you can get it from, because it's my friend's website. I don't get a commission from it. It's called. Whoops. Let me do it this way. I don't know, to be honest. How the replay affects the heart count. I don't know what you're meaning. Sorry. This is the website. This is the website you go to for this battery light. Loveinspiredtech.com. It's like $35, and it comes in a little pouch, nice little pouch with the charging cable. Comes in a nice little box. Whoopee. I did a demo with it outside in my scope last. Was it not outside? No, it was indoors. I did a scope yesterday with it outdoors. It worked pretty well. So, and it works indoors too, because there's not much, as you can see when I turn the light off, it's not much light in front of me. It's all the light behind me, except for my computer screen. So this is a cool little device to allow you to have great, yeah, it works really well. And it's a warm tone, which is the other thing too. It's not a blue light, so you don't get washed out. It actually looks kind of nice. So again, it's $35. I think it's worth every penny, because this little thing, turn the light down a bit, is really simple, small, lightweight, fits in a handbag basically, or a backpack, and it works. And it'll clip onto, say, iPhone, iPad. Yeah, $35 plus shipping, I think. I'm sure it's made in China, but it's clean, it's simple, and it's got it's got a bunch of different LEDs in it, and it works. And it's LEDs, so it doesn't get hot, and it's a rechargeable battery. And I've used it probably for about an hour now. No change in the battery power. So I guess it'll last a couple of weeks before you have to charge it up, which is cool. So that's it. I'm signing off to go eat. So thanks for watching. And now, Steph, you can watch the replay and get all the details. I'll see you on tomorrow's scopes. I know, because we've got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. So you're welcome, always. So again, I do my love and relationship scopes every day. So if you're watching, make sure you want to find that. You want to tap the logo in the corner and follow me. And also watch the replays. I've done a bunch of scopes on catch for love and relationships. Did a good one today, of course. I always do good scopes about love and relationships. It's my passion. And I also did, well, this is my fourth scope today. Third scope today. It's enough. I'm going to go eat now. So have fun. I'll take no more questions, and appreciate the hearts. And yeah, I need to shut this down and go eat. So I'll see you tomorrow. Be back on again for scopes. Have fun. Yeah. Appetite. Bon appetit. Thank you. I will see you guys later tomorrow. Have fun. See ya.